Girls Who Kill. Mary Bell. At the age of 11, Mary Bell was convicted for the strangulation murders of two small boys, born to a teenage prostitute mother who allegedly attempted to kill her several times as well as prostitute her to her clients. The young girl wrote letters about the murders before her conviction. She even turned up on the doorstep of one of her victims and asked the boy's mother if she could see his dead body. Jasmine Richardson. 12-year-old Jasmine Richardson was dating Jeremy Steinck, a man 11 years her senior. Her parents were not happy with the relationship and tried to stop it. Instead, Jasmine decided to get rid of her family. She rang her boyfriend and told him that she had a plan that started with her killing her family and ending with them being together. In April 2006, Richardson, with the help of Steinck, shot dead her mother, father and 8-year-old brother in their home in Alberta. The pair were arrested a day later after the bodies were found. Due to the Young Criminals Act in Canada, Jasmine could only be sentenced to a maximum of 10 years. Paula Cooper. 78-year-old Ruth Pelk was stabbed to death by 15-year-old Paula Cooper in Indiana in July 1986. At her trial, prosecutors asked for the death penalty, and after being found guilty, the sentence of death was imposed. The sentencing caused massive outrage, and even the Pope weighed in on the case. Her sentence was later commuted to 60 years. She was released after having served 26. Courtney Shelia. In 2004, at the age of 16, Courtney Shelia bludgeoned her father Stephen to death as he slept in his Florida apartment. At the time of her father's murder, Courtney was dating a 21-year-old man, Michael Moran. Courtney told Michael that her father often abused her and did not approve of the relationship. The couple decided to kill Stephen Shelia after Courtney claimed he had beaten her. Courtney was found guilty of her father's death and sentenced to life imprisonment. Sarah Johnson. In 2003, 16-year-old Sarah Johnson murdered her parents Alan and Diane Johnson in their Idaho home. Like other girls on this list, Sarah was upset that her parents did not want her dating her 19-year-old boyfriend. She shot her mother while she was in bed asleep and then went into the bathroom and shot her father while he was showering. Sarah was sentenced to 2 life terms. Melinda Loveless, Toni Lawrence, LAURIE TACKETT and Hope RIPPEY tortured and murdered 12-year-old Shanda Sharer in January 1992. The girl's murder was the plan of 14-year-old Melinda, who was jealous of Shanda spending time with her girlfriend. The torture lasted hours before Shanda was set on fire and died a slow and painful death. The girls were all found guilty of their parts in the girl's murder. Shelia Eddy and Rachel Shoaf. 16-year-old Skylar Neese was murdered in July 2012 by 16-year-olds Shelia Eddy and Rachel Shoaf. The girls took Skylar to a deserted road in West Virginia and began stabbing her violently. Their reason for killing Skylar? They didn't want to be friends anymore. They were both sentenced to life imprisonment, but will be eligible for parole within the next decade.